Hi guys, welcome to another Starcraft commentary. This is Snapcraft and we are in the ASTL series Season 3. This is Game 8 and this is the 4th game between Carariyo and AfreecaTV. And sorry I missed the beginning of this game by a little bit, but it looks like we have a Zerg versus Terran matchup. We have Carariyo is the Terran in the red corner, the top right corner of the map, and Hero is the Zerg player representing Africa at the bottom left corner of the map. And it looks like on this map, what is this map? Eclipse, right? Yeah, this is Eclipse, and it looks like Terran is gonna try to wall off here. This one drone is being very annoying, forcing Bai just to pull out a ton of SCV, 3 SCVs, and now the drone is finally gone away, and this SCV from Bai is free to make his scout. In the meantime, his opponent here is gone for 12 hatch, and is moving into I think this game is gonna move very nicely into the mid game, guys. Oh my god, is that SCV is very near dying, but no, Bai is able to save his SCV and he makes his first marine, and this drone is gonna be forced back. And I think Terran is saving up his money, 400 minerals, just to make his command center. And the game is gonna kind of lay low for a little bit while these two players, build the economy and get ready for the mid game. And the question is, what is the Terran's next move? He's have yet to make his gas. He's gonna get 100 minerals and he's gonna go for gas. And this marine has some star sense to go out here and to pick up the overlord, but not in time. That overlord is gonna be able to safely hide in the space just on the south side of the Terran's expansion. And this marine, I think, is better for him to get back now. He can no longer kill that overlord. He needs to be careful because the Zerglings will be coming out soon. Now, Bai is making his second marine and building the gas in his expansion, while at the same time he's trying to check out what the Zerg is doing over here. Moving shot from the drone, trying to kill this SCV. That SCV has 30, so it's about 6 hits away from a drone to be killed. But these Zerglings are chasing that SCV, and I think they're gonna get it. In base third hatchery from the Zerg in a kind of a surprise hidden location. He goes for lair, and Bai sees it. So Bai is just seeing the normal. He doesn't see the expansion, he doesn't see the hidden hatchery, and now he sees. So everything is looking normal, and Bai has all of the information, all of the intel he needs. So now the question is, what is he going for? He's going for academy and he's going for the factory. So this is quite normal build from both players. For Marine just moving out just slightly, a little bit outside of his expansion, maybe just to clear out any spotting Zerglings or stuff like that. And immediately Smile going up for Hero, and this game is getting progressively, is progressing well into the mid game, guys. While this game is going on, let me just see if I can pull up some stats for you. So as I was saying, Mini's team, Carariyo, is two losses going into this game. They won 0 games and they lost 2 games, so they're at the bottom of the ranking. They're in the 6th position. On the other hand, AfreecaTV is currently ranked 3rd. They have 1 win and 1 loss, and they have the same win-lose ratio as 2 other teams, Suneo, Skewers Chickens, and Keyword 8. So if they win this game, they will be able to move past their opponents into the 2nd position and just below the 1st ranked team, which is Anduk Tapoki. So we'll see if Africa's TV is gonna be able to jump up, or Carariyo is gonna be able to redeem their grace, because right now Carariyo is at the bottom of the league. So this Spire is done. And the first, look at this, Hero saved some gas, and he immediately spent all of his gas to get mutas, and those mutas are going to head directly into the base of the Terran, guys. Very interesting fact about this map is you can see the 3rd base is very close for the Zerg. So Zerg immediately takes his 3rd base, and I wonder, is that just kind of make this map a little bit overpowered for the Zerg versus Terran?
일단은 뭐 뮤탈 개수 어느 정도
I don't
이제
know. I mean,
맞춰주면서
if
추가
you're a Terran player and playing against Zerg, if you have some comments on that, or if you're a Zerg player playing against Terran, please let me know. If this map allows for the Zerg to freely expand like this, does it make it that it's a map that is Zerg favored? Just let me know, because I don't play Terran versus Zerg. So anyways, 7 mutas are gonna come in here. We have only one turret. The second one is being built, but that SCV immediately gets killed. One Valkyrie comes out just to save the SCV from the incoming muta attack. Recently, we've seen a lot of this build, guys, where the Terran just goes for fast factory, fast starport, and immediately builds a Valkyrie, or even the second Valkyrie or the third Valkyrie, and those Valkyrie would accompany the army of the Terran as they move out later on. So that seems to be trending these days. Hero is looking around for an opening, trying to find locations where he could fight, and he has 4 Scourges with him, and he would be hiding those Scourges behind the mutas, and trying to pick off the Valkyries during attacks. And now Heroes is moving in. He's going to clear out one turret, and those 2 Valkyries are coming in, but he sees that there are some Scourges, and he tries to micro, and he's not able to do anything, and he forces the Zerg back, and it's time for the Terran player to breathe a little bit. Mai needs to rebuild his turret line, get his SCV back in order, put SCV on gas if the SCV on gas was killed by the Zerg, stuff like that. Looks like Heroes coming in again while the SCVs are still rebuilding the infrastructure. One SCV down, another second SCV down, and the Valkyries didn't die, and they're free to chase the mutas. He should have done moving shot. I think Valkyries can do moving shots, right? But anyways, they back off, and all of the Valkyries survived, and now Bai has 3 Valkyries going to the mid game, so that's very, very strong. They are going to be able to prevent stuff like mutas sniping, random firebats or random medics that are just stranded around the map. Bai is doing a soft push. He's coming out with a bunch of units, but he immediately scans this area and sees that the mutas are just lurking around. 3 Valkyries are there. Anyways, I have a question for you guys, Terran players. How many Valkyries does it take to one-hit a Scourge? Because just like Corsairs is able to one-hit Scourges if you have 5 Corsairs, so how many does it take? How many Valkyries to group together would be able to defeat? Does that answer the question? Does it mean that just 3 Valkyries would one-hit a Scourge? So that is the critical amount of Valkyries that the Terran player needs to build if he wants to fight successfully against Scourges and mutas.
근데 여기까지 오는 과정 자체가 준비가 좀 잘 된 듯한 모습이 보이네요. 황병현 선수도 너무 유연하게 다음 스텝으로 잘 넘어갑니다. 파이널 병력을
Terran is looking around his near the opening of his expansion. These 3 lurkers are coming down, and they got the high ground.
상대가 하이브 병력이 준비가 안 됐을 때란 말이죠.
Are they on hold position?
자, 탱크 하나, 베슬 하나.
Oh my god, the Terran is moving up, but he's not. Okay, he's scanned, so he's very careful to really scan it. I mean, what is he doing? He runs out of scan. How can he be so careful to run out of scan? He scans again, and he moves up, and this lurkers is contented just to stand there and kill more units. Oh my god, that was not good army management from Bai. He wasted, I think, 10 Marines just to kill 3 lurkers that are defended from mutas. And these other 3 lurkers are positioned and forcing the army just to go back, and now the science vessels have arrived, so it's time to back up the lurkers. But the Terran is bleeding army like crazy, guys. I mean, oh my one Terran tank was sniped during that engagement, but the Terran continued to push forward, and these lurkers continue to fall back. Hive is still under construction, no defenders in sight, and the Terrans are breathing hard on the neck of the Zerg player, guys, but they are in the open position. That tank is way too far forward. They need to position their tanks better. That first tank is gone, the second tank is gone, and this army is gotta back down. Where's the rest of the army, and does Bai have more tanks?
있었으면은 조금 더 좋은 전투 결과가 나왔을 것 같은데
네.
상대가 러커와
We
저글링으로
have a drop coming up from the Terran. Meanwhile, there is some blue stuff at the top left corner of the screen, guys. Maybe the Zerg is gonna try to sneak a hidden expansion there later.
안 좋은 결과였었는데
네.
지금도 재빠르게 좀 정보가 부족한 상태에서 앞마당 쪽 공략을 하다 보니까 오히려 그냥 잡혀버렸죠.
네.
Bai is positioning his army in the middle of the map while his dropship is gonna take the top lane. So the main army is gonna be, baiting out the army of the Zerg. Wow! But something sees the dropship. What is that? The SCV was there, and the dropship is gonna get intercepted by these mutants. And if Bai knows he better back up, but he doesn't back up. He drops anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 medics. But this army is coming down, and one science vessel was sniped. This is very, very sloppy by Bai and Hero. Hero is on even supply with Bai at this point, and but the Terran's coming in, and he needs to siege, good siege. He needs to target those lurkers. He needs to scan. Where is the scan? So the scan is taking place, and this army from the Zerg is going to try to intercept the supporting army from Bai. And are they going to be able to kill the tank? Yes, they kill, but very, very fortunate for Bai, he's able to move back, and they kill some army. And these tanks, oh my god, if during this time Zerg, you gotta move those Terrans, move those Marines away. Good scan, and these lurkers need to get picked up. Yeah, they pick up, and they kind of reposition. And what is the current situation? He needs to scan. Bai is so slow with his scan, guys. He's not scanning correctly. He loses one tank. The second tank is gonna get lost. No, it doesn't. It survives, but now he needs to focus fire. When you play 10 versus Zerg, you need to be like light. Light is very good with focus firing. He has just a small group of medic marine. He's able to focus fire, kill one lurker, dance around, kill another lurker, dance around, and make the Zerg burrow and burrow continuously. That's what you need to do as a Terran. It seemed that Bai was a little bit indecisive in his decision, and that is gonna cost him the advantage going into the mid-late game, because now Hero's up in supply, and if this game closes out, we'll be heading to Game 5, an exciting series so far. We had very, very good games. Game 7 also went to Game 5, and this game goes to Game 5. We have 10 Starcraft games today. That was excellent. There's nothing else we could ask for. I hope we have a good ace match, guys, because Hero is looking unstoppable. He's coming in from all angles. That's like 12 lurkers, and this army is decimated. He needs to, the Matrix is able to, make that tank last a bit longer. But now these lurkers are still alive. He needs to scan by. He needs to scan and use his tank to shell these lurkers, but they don't care. They just like, okay, we're coming in, and now is where focus firing is important for the Terran. Yeah, Bai focus fired quite well. He kills 3 lurkers immediately, but these 4 lurkers are still around. And do we have any more immediate? 4 lurkers is very strong. The tank needs to be on the high ground, not on the low ground. What is? Oh my god, so sloppy from Bai. The moment that you have a tank that is coming out of your factory, you know that you have to move it back. Okay, one lurker is killed. These science vessels gonna be yummy meat for the incoming Scourge. That Terran is sniped, and it's time to GG, I think. Why should GG? Why is he just, humiliating himself by playing like this? The fighters has arrived to the party, and before I can cast a swarm by GG, and we're tied up 2-2 in this game, and let's head up to Game 5, the ace match, guys. See you in just a second. Bye bye.